welcome to Story Time. My name is Liz, and as always, it's lovely to have you with me today. Wherever you are in the big wide world, I hope you are feeling good. Actually, how are you feeling? Oh, that's wonderful to hear. And yes, I'm feeling good too. Thank you for asking. Today I've chosen this story. It's by the author Eric Carle, and we've read quite a few of his stories over the past couple of months together, haven't we? Let me see if I can remember. We've read The Very Hungry Caterpillar, and we've read The Bad Tempered Ladybird, and we read Slowly, 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 Said the Sloth. So this is another one of his stories. Now, I can't see, can you, any animals on the front cover? No. What can we see on the front cover? Yes, well done. Yes, a beautiful flower. The green leaves, the stem, and then these gorgeous orange petals. And in the middle is actually the title of this story, and it says The Tiny Seed by Eric Carle. I've got a feeling that this story is going to be about the seasons and what happens to the seed here. And I wonder what season we're going to start with. There are 4 seasons. We have winter, we have spring, we have summer, and we have autumn. Let's find out which one we start with. Here we go. Oh, it's autumn. A strong wind is blowing. It blows flower seeds high in the air and carries them far across the land. One of the seeds is tiny, smaller than any of the others. Will it be able to keep up with the others? And where are they all going? Good questions. It started in the season of autumn, and that's the season that we're in just now. One of the seeds flies higher than the others. Up, up, up it goes. It flies too high, and the sun's hot rays burn it up. But the tiny seed sails on with the others. There it is there. Another seed lands on a tall icy mountain. The ice never melts, and the seed cannot grow. The rest of the seeds fly on by, but the tiny seed does not go as fast as the others. Now they fly over the ocean. One seed falls into the ocean and drowns. The others sail on with the wind, but the tiny seed does not go as high as the others. One seed drifts down onto the desert. It's hot and dry, and seeds cannot grow. Now the tiny seed is flying very low, but the wind pushes it on with the others. Finally, the wind stops, and the seeds fall gently down onto the ground. A bird comes by and eats one of the seeds. The tiny seed is not eaten. It is so small that the bird does not see it. Now it is winter. After their long trip, the seeds settle down. They look like they're just going to sleep in the earth. Snow falls and covers them like a soft white blanket. A hungry mouse that also lives in the ground eats a seed for his lunch. But the tiny seed lies very still, and the mouse does not see it. Now it is spring. After a few months, the snow has melted. It really is spring. Birds fly by, the sun shines, and the rain falls. The seeds grow so round and full that they start to burst open a little. Now they are not seeds anymore. They are plants. First they send roots down to the ground, into the earth, and then their little stems and leaves begin to grow up towards the sun and air. There is another plant that grows much faster than the new little plants. It is a big, fat weed, and it takes all the sunlight and the rain away from one of the small new plants, and that little plant dies. The tiny seed hasn't begun to grow yet. It will be too late. Hurry! But finally, it too starts to grow into a plant. The warm weather also brings the children out to play. They too have been waiting for the sun in springtime. One child does not see the plants as he runs along and, oh, he breaks one. Now it cannot grow anymore. The tiny plant grew from the tiny seed is growing fast, but its neighbour grows faster. Before the tiny plant has 3 leaves, the other plant has 7. And look, a bud, and now even a flower. But what is happening? First there are footsteps, then a shadow looms over, then a hand reaches down and breaks off the flower. A boy has picked the flower to give to a friend. It's summer. Now the tiny plant from the tiny seed is all alone. It grows on and on. It doesn't stop. The sun shines on it and the rain waters it. It has many leaves and it grows taller and taller. It is taller than the people. It is taller than the trees. It is taller than the houses. And now a flower grows on it. People come from far and near to look at this flower. It is the tallest flower they have ever seen. It is a giant flower. All summer long, the birds and bees and butterflies come visiting. They have never seen such a big and beautiful flower. Oh, it is lovely, isn't it? Now it is autumn again. The days grow shorter, the nights grow cooler, and the wind carries yellow and red leaves past the flower. Some petals drop from the giant flower, and they sail along in the bright leaves over the land and down to the ground. The wind blows harder. The flower has lost almost all of its petals. It sways and bends away from the wind, but the wind grows stronger and shakes the flower. Once more the wind shakes the flower, and this time the flower seed pods open. Out come many tiny seeds that quickly sail far away on the wind. And we've come to the end of the story. And so the cycle begins again. We started off in autumn and we finished in autumn. And this time the seed pods opened and the seeds are blown into the sky, into the wind, being carried along. And I wonder where those seed pods will land. Perhaps when you're out next and it's a windy day, have a look, I know I am, for those seed pods. And I wonder in the next couple of months and the next couple of seasons what lovely flowers we'll see. Will it grow as tall as a house? Oh, be fantastic, wouldn't it? Well, thank you so much for listening to my story. I do hope you enjoyed it. And until we meet again, remember, stay safe, wash those hands, and keep smiling. Bye for now.